Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 36 of Two Sisters and Some Yarn. It is Sunday, May 7th. I've never said the date before. 2023. I'm Denise. I'm the big sister.
I'm Amy. I'm the little sister.
And, real quick before we get going, just want to say thank you to new and returning subscribers. We appreciate everybody who watches and clicks like, does the subscribing thing or whatever.
The bell thingy.
Comes back, yeah.
Nags us to record.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Very, very much. And guess what? I said it at the beginning this time.
And it's my birthday weekend.
Yes, it is. Yesterday was Amy's birthday.
So I'm the big $29.99 plus shipping. Don't you want to go with that? As my big sister, don't you want to go with that?
That works.
Okay.
Although I don't know. Age doesn't bother me. It's just a number. It never has.
Whatever. So.
Seeing as I'm looking 62 in the face next month. No, in July. This is May.
Yeah.
In July.
Yes. You are the biggest sister, and I am the littlest sis.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, you got a couple of things you want to
talk about.
Okay,
First of all, we are Sassy Pants and Big Times and have a sponsor now.
Ooh.
Which really just means you guys get a deal.
Yeah. Just because you know.
I don't know how other sponsorships work, but that's how ours is going to work. The lovely Tina of Awinid Yarn and Fiber. I just love saying her. I can't say her name as fancy as it's supposed to be. Like Neil says it beautifully from Block Magazine because the British accent.
Yeah.
Awinid Yarn and Fiber. And I will, since I'm actually getting better at actually editing these things.
Oh, cool.
I will put, stuff in the notes and everything. So
really?
I'm like that, her link. Okay, don't get excited.
Ooh.
Don't get excited.
We be fancy.
I mean, if we're going to call her our sponsor.
Usually we say no show notes.
If she's going to be our sponsor, I should put the link to her shop.
That would be nice of us, wouldn't it?
So, Tina has so graciously offered a coupon code for our viewers, which is 2SIS, TWO SIS, which I will hopefully put
at
there.
some point put down there.
And we're going to do it for 2 months at a time because, well, let's be real. We're kind of slow on the recording. So,
it's been 2 months since our last recording.
Yeah, so.
Dear Father, it's been 2 months since I feel like I'm going to confession.
So that's 10% off in Tina's shop. And I have her yarn labels in one of my project bags down there, so I will show that. So she has graciously
thank you, Tina. Yes. That is very awesome.
And at some point, I don't know when, because it wasn't there last time I looked, but Lynn from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts is making some yarn that might be named after us.
Oh.
Because I guilted her into it. And
we be fancy again.
Since Krista has retired our yarn.
Yes, she retired Rose Opal too.
Yeah, I mean, I get it,
I think she has individual, she has Rose and single, and they have Daphne, but I don't know if they're available.
I mean, I get it to not constantly, have the same color, so.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Lynn is finishing that up. I could be wrong. It could be in there, and I just haven't, it wasn't there when I checked the other day, so.
Oh, I haven't looked.
But I'm bad about remembering to do things. And she didn't say, hey, stupid, your yarn's ready. So I kind of figure.
She should let us know so I can order some.
I know. I was like, I'm going to order it when it comes out.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I ordered extra. I have a couple extra sets.
Yeah.
Of both ours and Rose Opal from Carissa.
Still working on my other
Sweet
project.
Mountain Fiber. She's got lots of other beautiful yarn if you want to go check out her shop.
I'll show her too. So I'm going to try to do better with show notes of links at least, because it's like, it's the people that we like and then support us and we want to support them. Mm-hmm. So I make zero promises on that, but I will try.
But if you ever want to know about somebody we mentioned, you can always email us at twosistersandsomeYarn@gmail.com or message our account on Instagram.
Or leave a comment here. I do check.
Yes. Yeah, we love comments.
I know. We're comment horse.
Yes, I was getting ready to say that.
I was going to say something else too, but I forgot. Oh, I was also, if you might have already watched since I told you about it on Instagram, but the latest episode of Politically Incorrect Knitters, they graciously had me as a guest, so.
Guess I have to watch it.
We actually recorded it last week, or Monday.
Oh, really?
Monday.
Okay.
Because DK was trying to take the weekend off because her birthday is the day before mine.
Yeah.
So we're birthday buddies?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I ranted at one point about Hanukkah socks, so not ranted, but was very excited about Hanukkah socks. Because Anne's gonna make Hanukkah socks, so I had these ideas.
Okay.
Anyway, you know me. So, anywho, so that is up now on Politically Incorrect Knitters. on their YouTube.
And before I forget, if you hear anything, it's the executive producer, Andrew.
As
He's
usual.
our senior dog who's been a challenge lately.
And hubby may come home. So
yeah, and she may have to get up and shut the door because he's going to put
hubby.
some. Yeah, he's going to put some ribs on the grill. Y'all, I am so lucky.
Although I thought
he gets on
he's always
TikTok, he sees recipes, and I eat good. Oh my goodness gracious! He found a recipe for some birria beef tacos. Oh my god!
See, he needs to start sending them to me.
Oh, it was so good.
That's
We got
know.
the leftovers in the freezer so we can. Oh my gosh, they were so.
See, and I don't get on
good.
TikTok, so I wait for TikTok.
I don't go on TikTok.
I wait for it to be on Instagram.
I do Instagram.
3 weeks later, like a grown up. So you know,
He likes to look at. He has different than a lot of his accounts. He looks at are food related.
Yeah. Oh, me
And
too.
I eat so good when he goes on TikTok because it's a crapshoot with me when I cook. There's like maybe 3 to 5 things I can cook fairly decently, but not consistently.
Mhm.
After that, it's a crapshoot.
I like to cook, and I cook a lot. I went on a spell
don't.
on Facebook there for like 5 days in a row.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because I'm very sarcastic and snarky, so I was like, "Oh my god, y'all couldn't eat today because I didn't post my food. I'm so sorry."
I was always looking. Was this some kind of food program or packaging?
No, there's this one website called Clean Food Crush, and they have a
Oh.
ton of good recipes. Now,
I didn't
she
know if it was
sells
one of those
crap.
services that they
No,
send you the
no, that's
food.
just me.
Gotcha.
But she sells like programs and stuff like that. Like you can
Oh,
buy
okay.
her book and crap. I don't do all that. I just go on her blog
and find the
and
recipe.
look for the recipes. I'm like, I'm paying for you to tell me what to cook. I'm gonna look and see what I can find. And of the ones I've tried, she's been
I should
pretty
probably turn my
consistently
phone
good.
down.
Huh?
Turn my phone down. Not that I get that many.
It's kind of lagging, so I hope it's not lagging on.
I noticed
their
that in
end.
past times when we recorded, and I don't remember noticing.
I don't remember
it.
noticing either, but I have it plugged in so the battery won't die. So
Is it plugged in? Okay.
yes, and the Wi-Fi's off, so it shouldn't be trying to like find a signal or anything. But we'll see. But
Our
anyway.
Wi-Fi has not been that great the last couple of days. We
I
got
haven't
Mark.
got
He got his new phone, which means he can actually use his Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Because he had a 12 that was one of the bad ones.
Oh,
I have a 12 too, and apparently
see,
12s are like the crap.
see, I have a 10.
Don't get a 12.
Yeah,
Whatever
okay.
you do
I'll
not
go
get
to
a 12.
13. So
Well,
hopefully it's not
they
lagging.
they
like
have a
it's showing
deal
for
on
us.
14s right now at
See, just
18.
did it again.
Yeah, it's been doing it.
I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh,
You'll
it
have
does.
to look
Sorry.
at it.
It may just the fans kicked on, so maybe it's just because it's trying to cool. So.
Oh, I don't know, because you feel like, you know how you were, like when
Max headroom.
or when you hit pause when you're watching something on Prime or whatever. We were watching CSI Evolution, no, Criminal Minds Evolution, and it was Garcia and Alves or whatever, and the way his face looked like when it stopped, it was really weird.
Yeah, so I hope
I
that's not,
looked up and started
I
laughing.
hope that's not coming across to them. But let's be real, they're not here for the visual, like expertise.
Yeah, we're not the main attraction.
We have God's
the
lighting
yarn.
and a used MacBook. So,
Because we be
Propped up
professional.
on a box
With a little light, like a
with a cheap
webcam.
webcam light I got from Amazon. So
Yeah, we be fancy.
that's what you get. So I think that's all the housekeeping. Is it?
Okay, what about your...
Oh right, duh. Okay.
Yeah, where to
Um,
send for your stuff.
Yes, so I want to do another make along this for the summer, like basically just through the summer for the Let Them Live, because y'all did so good last time, and I have so much stuff that my husband's complaining about it, but it's mostly
He
me.
complains anyway
He
when it
complains
comes to
anyway,
yarn.
but what the kids can move out then. I'll take a room. But
That's what's going to happen.
it is what's gonna happen. And I'm not that mama that's like, oh my baby, don't leave me. I'm like, bye. I love you. It's been fun raising you. Peace out. Go be a grown up.
Yeah, it's kinda how we were done. So.
That's probably why I'm like, we were feral. We're just taking care
Remember
of
when I moved back
ourselves.
home and then I moved out? She had my stuff packed by the door.
I'm not gonna be that bad.
She had my stuff packed. I come home from work and my shit was packed.
And I understand it's a lot harder for young adults to move out now than it was for us to move out. So I do
Absolutely.
anticipate they will be home for a lot longer. I mean, they're not even out of high school yet.
Oh shoot, Mark's brother. He said he lived at home for a long time until he had enough saved up.
Yeah, but I
and
mean, it's
when
ridiculous
he
now.
bought some land and built, got a
There
trailer.
ain't no
and everything.
$450 rent no more. Like when
It's like $1,000
that's
more,
that's
isn't
a
it?
crappy place for $1,000.
I can't
So
even
it's
imagine.
I don't know how they're doing it, but
It's for
So.
some people. That's what they make
I know.
for a month.
I know. And
I
then
don't know
car,
how. I do not
insurance,
know
and
how.
I don't know how they're doing it. So
I'm
they'll-
sorry. I'm just looking around.
They will be. Well, if he comes out. But anyway, that was a rant, side rant to my front room.
As Cozy Up Knit says, Sidebar.
Yeah. Squirrel. That was their rant for there's a bunch of stuff in my front room. I've gotten these cubby kind of things, so he built me one like this, and that's where my actual yarn is. So then I bought another cheapy
built
one.
you a set, right?
Yeah, but that's where my yarn is, so I had to buy a cheapy one and get those box thingies like you have. And I organized everything into like...
Yeah, he made these, but that one
Yeah.
I bought from like Walmart.
That's what I did. So, and I have it all organized, like one side's girl, one side's boy, and I have extra stuff tucked away. But I have like plenty of newborn stuff, and I need older babies and toddlers, and then blankets. Yeah, blankets are, whatever. But a lot of times, I think I've sent 10 plus packages. All these green flags are mummies that are waiting for me to send stuff, and I have like 3 or 4 more to add to that list. I tend to do it like every 2 weeks or so, because it's a lot to sit there and pick them up and packaging. So if a mommy had a baby in like I've got moms to send stuff to, they have babies in March. They're past newborn size now. So now I got to take the hat out. I'm not going to send them a hat, so I can fit their kid. So my theory this summer is, not only are these moms going to need stuff when it's cold in the winter, regardless of when they have their babies, because they're doing their best to tag me on our management software, so I see that they're born, but I email and confirm that the mom wants stuff. They just have to confirm her address. So that's a process, because I've learned not to just send stuff because 2 things came back and I'm paying for all the shipping.
So like maybe they moved or something?
Maybe they moved or they just didn't want it. So I'm emailing and confirming that they want stuff before I send things. And sometimes we don't get notifications that they've had the babies until
they're
a few weeks later.
Yeah.
Not every mom needs constant counseling. Some of them are like, they just need to get over a hump and they're good to go. So, which, if you don't know, the purpose of Let Them Live is a nonprofit that helps women who are considering abortion for financial reasons, because 73% of abortions are for financial reasons. So, they help the moms over the hump.
You have to talk so fast.
They can Google it. But not every mom tells us, hey, I have the baby right away. It's busy, So anyway, so I would like older baby, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12, however people want to do it, preferably identified as such. Because a lot of stuff I got donated, I was like, I guess it took me long. I don't know. I'm terrible at knowing.
I am terrible with sizes on baby stuff. I'm terrible.
So, and then some babies are like my babies and have gigantic heads and didn't fit newborn.
You knit it according to what they say the size is, and just because of your gauge or your yarn or whatever, it's bigger or smaller.
Right. So I've been sending like a couple of hats just in case, like, hey, if this doesn't fit, and then, have it for a little, whatever. What do you call it? Yeah, like number box or whatever. Yeah. But again, spring babies are still going to need hats in the winter, and presumably these moms may still have similar financial circumstances that they had before, so
it doesn't go away in just a few months.
So. Right, it doesn't go away, and life is hard for everybody, and everybody's struggling, so if y'all think, I want to do like just through summertime, maybe, now through late August, and then we'll just whatever you
just like before,
message me, and I'll tell you my address where to send them to.
I've started, when we went the other day to lunch, I got the yarn to make a couple blankets. I have a couple blankets started, and I'll get some hats.
And I'll keep track of everybody. So, we'll do prizes at the end, and I'll keep a little spreadsheet stuff, because y'all did amazing. I mean, Let Them Live was, like, shocked.
Really?
Yeah, because, people send stuff to them to the main office, but for us to organize, and just us 2 little podcasters who are nobody, to gather, I had over 300 things sent to me.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome. Well, I saw you had a fundraiser on Facebook for it.
Did you
for
my birthday.
I
didn't as of yesterday. I had a goal of 100.
I think you had like $5 or something.
Yeah, they had $5 left. I had, because Facebook does that, so I was like, what the heck, let me do it. Birthday fundraiser, hey, that's $100, Because I'm a Heartbeat Club member. That's like, I pay every month. And, I just give. You can save about every month.
That's through the organization.
They have, like, what they call the Heartbeat Club, and that's just, you're always going to give, instead of specifically giving to a fundraiser for a mom. You just give them, and they give you that. Okay. So anyway, that'll be through the summertime.
And you'll put information about that.
Yeah, I'll post on Instagram. I just want to get everybody rolling on older baby.
You'll post on Instagram.
Knit, crochet, whatever. And then non-yarn things. If y'all sew, make bibs. Especially stuff that's not age specific would be helpful. you know, so the nursing things and the bibs and somebody made a bunch of the like flannel. The baby burrito thing.
Swaddling cloths or something?
Like, the burrito thing.
Okay.
Yeah. A long time since I did that. But yes, so they roll
swaddling cloth?
They're like flannel, and you could swaddle them or just...
And you wrap them all up like a little,
But I mean, that wasn't knit or crochet, but that was something somebody sent. It was easy. It's easy for me to ship because it rolls up small. So, loveys, stuff like that. Whatever. I'll take anything and everything because if it's too big to ship, or I don't have a match. We have a local crisis pregnancy center I would give it to.
So it'll go somewhere.
And if you don't want to ship to me, and you still make stuff, we'll still do the same things last year. If you have a local pregnancy
and
center,
just message you and let you know.
Let me know, show me you sent it, whatever, and then
you gonna do like a little drawing at the end or something?
I'm just gonna keep track of everybody that donates, and then we'll give stuff. We'll have a pickup. Winners from that. I mean, I haven't done like a financial thing yet, so some people might not do that, but I know it's expensive to mail. Like one lady mailed me. I got 2 boxes, and she probably spent $40 in shipping. So that's a lot of money. Which, by the way, y'all message me. There are cheaper ways to do that. Flat rate boxes are your friend.
yeah. Especially if you have a lot. You cram what you can
cram a lot to a flat rate box. And I've gotten pretty good at learning how to do that. So, because you could do a medium box for like $15, and you could fit a good bit in there. Now, this lady sent a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong, but So. Anyway, that's that.
Okay, that's
I think that was it.
Okay, well, we've got...
I really hope it's not glitching the way it's glitching for us, because it's just weird.
We'll find out, won't we? It may be a crap episode.
Because all the others have been high level. Alright, so we're going to finish this? Or what?
Yeah, finish. I have 2 finished object items.
You go first.
I actually have a couple more. One I've already sent off, and one I can't show because it was a test knit. And I can't show it until...
I have some of those too, but just
and I realized I did 2 big shawl test knits back to back.
You brave.
Yeah, it's one I'm over test knitting for a while.
So what's one of the ones you gave away as a gift that I can show a picture of?
Oh, okay. I did a baby blanket for our nephew and his wife. They're having their 6th baby. She's having her 5th baby. And I just
he was involved too.
Yeah, but she had. It's one of those blended
I know.
It's got 5 total.
Yeah.
And it's just a giant granny, and I just kind of made it,
So
little baby blanket size.
Put a picture
here. Yeah. Hopefully, I think I posted it on my Instagram, so I'll have to.
I know, but I'm trying to get better.
Oh, I know.
Doing that part.
But I did a couple weeks ago. Took that over to them, and then I recently did a test knit for a shawl for Abigail Knits.
But you can't show it.
I can't show it. She's not releasing it until July.
So I can't put a picture.
It's a gorgeous shawl, and it's a crescent, and it uses minis in one main skein, but not in the way you think it's going to be used. The minis in the main skein. It's different.
It's pretty. It's really.
It's gorgeous. I still have to weave in ends and block it, and when I do that, and can post pictures, I'll be sure to share pictures on the next podcast after that. So that's 2 things I finished. And
that'll be too much for now.
This is May, so
we may get better in the summertime. I don't know. We'll see. Last week was just too pretty to I had said something about. You said you were going somewhere, and I was like, you know what? I'm glad
I don't remember what happened.
I don't know, but I'm glad we did a podcast because it was just so pretty. I sat my butt in the backyard and just enjoyed the breeze. What the hell we did? It was a rare, nice weather.
Yes, it was.
Now we're back to swamp bass season, so yeah, it was good. Right.
So I have 2 other finished objects, and it's just 2 individual songs for the one.
Well, rock on, because I got a good bit.
Okay. All right. The first finished object is in this Harry Potter bag by Molly Klein Design.
And then with the glitching, hopefully we're showing it long enough.
Yeah. And it's got a pretty blue polka dot inside. And it is Signon by Night Owl Fibers. I'll probably show this as a whip at some point.
Probably.
It's just some a shorty sock I made, and it is Night Owl Fibers.
And you don't have the monkey arms to do it either, so.
Okay, sorry, I tried. Damn. Is it doing it?
No, not even a little bit. There you go.
Okay, Night Owl Fibers, and it's her Night Bus colorway. It's a Harry Potter inspired. So you have to say that.
Yeah, she's very cool self-striping.
Yeah, she does. You need to go check out Night Owl Fibers. Rachel has awesome yarn, and
that's where I got all my friends' yarn.
And that's where I got a lot of my Harry Potter yarn. And then just while we're here, I just did a shorty sock.
Is that from anybody?
This is like that is 3 by the Sea Designs. That it's like a pastry you divide out of it from 3 by the Sea, and I'm pretty sure that one's also from 3 by the Sea. Because I like that they I can do lever. I can choose lever.
I like lever backs all day long.
So yeah, just did a shorty sock. I used
usual
2.25 magic loop. 2.25 one.
You have a hoe, not a finished object.
I call it a finished object. It's a finished object. It's finished and it's an object. Did the shorty socks. I do 20 2x2 rib, 2x2 rib, 20 rows for my cuff. I think I did like 3 rows for the leg. Went right into the heel flapping gusset because I have thick feet because I'm old and I'm thick. I do a 20. It's 40 rows, but it's 20 heel flaps, so I don't do just the standard 16 or whatever.
I have no
Because
idea.
I do 64 stitches, so it's 32.
Because I do.
And then I did heel flapping gusset, and then I go down, and then this was the umbrella toe by Kay Jones or the Big Readers. And I have the second one passed on. I'm on the cuff. Here's the yarn. I've had this yarn for a while, too.
It's Night Bus.
Night Bus. That's fine. Cuff whip. Where I am right now. I at least have the second one started. And that is that.
And they do have a lovely little podcast.
Yes, they do. They have a fairly recent episode, too. Where they put, like, maybe a week or two ago.
Oh, because I saw them. I watched one from a month ago, and that was it.
Is it a month ago?
Yeah,
Has it been a month?
Yeah, it's been a month.
Oh, my God.
Because I messaged her in Telegram. I was like, hey, y'all okay?
Well, no, after...
Just like people do
I
to us.
did, too. I did, too. I messaged her recently, too, to make sure she was okay.
They did have something happened.
The mom, Brenda.
Yeah. Yeah, Rachel does the dyeing.
Yeah, Rachel does the dyeing, and she podcasts with her mom. Her mom's kind of like her sample knitter.
Yeah.
And then my other finish is Living In.
Lots of monkey arms on this one.
This is a Daisy Girl and Company window bag. It's a scrappy. Where's the back of it? I'm trying. Yeah, oh, that's pretty. A little bit bag. So much.
It's your own bag.
Huh?
It's like your own bag.
I know, but just love it. It's just the colors and everything. I love Daisy Girl bags. And then, yeah, as you can tell, here's the finish. What I've done is, and it's not my idea. I think everything shapes us. And
Is this all your opals?
yes, and it's from minis or a little bit that I've wound off on because I have a pretty good sized opal collection now from all the yarn I've ordered from Anna Knitter. Yes, I have a pretty good collection of opals. And what I did was, it's my usual needle size 2.25, 32 rows. I'm sorry, 64 stitches, 20 rows for the cuff, 2x2.
Because your hand, that's all.
And I know, whatever.
I'm pointing for you. Keep going.
And heel flap and gusset, my 40 rows, 20 ridges on the.
And it's a longer one than your one before.
Yes, I did a little bit longer.
Oh, okay.
I think on the cuff on this one, I think I did 30 rows.
And what is this actual pattern?
The pattern, the texture pattern is String of Lights by Lindsay of Sock Witchery. It's a really easy, and it does a pretty good. And basically, I did 5 rows for each color, whether it was a part of a mini or I wound off a little bit. And it's all different opal yarns.
And she has a Telegram group Anna Knitter.
Anna Knitter does
her
too. I
prompt
never
this month is scrappy things.
Yeah.
So I think she does on Instagram too. I could be wrong.
Yeah, she posts on Instagram.
So
yeah.
her prompt this month
yes.
is scrappy.
I never remember her on Telegram. I am the world's worst member of any groups on Telegram.
I love Telegram so much better than all the others.
But yeah, it looks like, I love how, it looks like it's deliberate.
It does look like, because it's opal, it looks like that sometimes.
So basically 5 rows per color when I change up all kinds of ends on the inside that I have not woven.
So you're just picking for the next sock, you're just picking. You're not trying to match, you're just grabbing.
No, it's gonna be, I guess like what they call monster socks.
Yeah.
because like Amy just showed, I mean, this is just some
Right.
of the stuff that's in there, just different
So
minis.
you're not remotely trying to
Opal,
match
you know, I
them.
got some Opal minis from Anna once or twice, you know, and plus she puts them in her orders too sometimes when she has them. So it's all different, you know, like some I just wound off. And I've already cast on, this is going to be one of my whips, so you can see the ends hanging down there.
Yeah, that's why I don't do a lot of these, because that drives me crazy.
And look, sometimes I don't even leave them in. I just wear them.
That's silly. I don't know.
And the same
I don't wear
pattern,
socks
it's the same thing, the, you know, 2x2, 20 rows, 5 rows for each color. Although I think this one was just, it worked out where it ended up, you know,
Yeah,
looking like it was too
works,
good. Yeah. So I got those on the go. So I got them, and I did, since it is, you know, and then here's like my
Make any
little,
balls.
like my little mini for it. And there's an account on Instagram, and she always puts it called Everything Shapes Us. And I think it might be going on right now, or it may have ended, I can't remember. It's easy peasy, scrappy sock knit along or something like that, whatever. That she has, it may have ended already. I don't remember.
Follow her.
But it's Everything Shapes Us, and she does, you know, and she even has some fingerless mitts like this that she's got a pattern for. And then she's got a pattern, and that basically just tells you how she does it. It's pretty easy to figure out why. Yeah, I paid for it. I'm like, so just you know, if you're totally new to the whole idea of scrappy socks, it's beneficial. But I kind of had an idea.
Yeah,
what
some
was
stuff
going
is kind of like,
And so that's basically my finishes.
Wow.
With a couple of whips from it.
Well, you can't show all the ones. So.
I have a buttload of whips, but I'm not going to talk about it.
But I'll put in the picture of the big one. So. And then when you can show the other one. This is one of my most recent pictures.
Yes, that is gorgeous. I need to find it. Is it in my library?
It's in your library.
That's
this is Abigail Knits as well. This is her Escalated Quickly shawl. And hers looked a lot bigger than mine.
Did you block it?
I did. But I think she used the bigger yarn, even though DK. I think she used a commercial DK yarn. So commercial DK yarns can be a lot thicker.
Well, and were you very aggressive when you blocked it?
Not overly aggressive, because
I mean, because when I block stuff, I pull that baby.
I don't like garter. I don't like garter aggressively blocked.
Oh, and she may have.
And she may have.
I don't know.
I don't look in the picture, but
I haven't seen the picture.
And I don't really know how to wear it. I think it would look best with her. I did post a picture on Instagram. I think it would look better with her cuff, shawl cuff thingies, which I need to get.
She has an Etsy shop.
But this might be something I sell later or whatever for my money raised to let them live. But
there's someone.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Right behind us, right behind the mannequin, I have some that I got from Knox Mountain. No, they're not hers. They're the ones I already have are from Knox Mountain.
Oh, okay.
Because that's who I first knew about.
But the yarn
doing them
is from Tina, a Witted yarn and fiber. The purple is Liz Iverson, which is an inside joke. And the speckle is, I want to say, it's one of the Prism collection ones. One of our Mockery collection. My Prism name is Small, maybe.
Maybe.
I think it's my Prism name is Small.
I think maybe so.
But this DK...
But don't quote us. Go look at her shop and figure it out.
But this DK is...
She has her own website now, doesn't she?
No, not Tina. Liz does. Liz Cookie. I don't think she does. Maybe she does. I'll check. Make a note. But this DK is swooshable. So swooshable. Maybe she does. I thought she was doing it.
Let me go look on
I thought she was doing it, and then she was having an issue with it. So
I don't know.
I need to clarify where the code is good for the Etsy shop or for her shop. We will find that out.
I know she's got an Etsy shop.
Go to her Insta and she might have a link to. So that is one of my favorite tools. This was finished this morning because I'm tired of having it in a bag and I'm over it. This was when I was trying to learn how to do the mitered squares. So this is that blue, you gave me that stack of blues from when you were doing stuff.
Big,
Joann's,
in the plastic container.
Yeah,
I think
like
it was
Joann's Big Yarn or something.
Let's say it was like Big Twist.
Big Twist, something like that.
Yeah,
so I was just learning how to do the mitered squares. So now I've done it, and it's maybe like a preemie size, or maybe it'll be a cat blanket. I don't know.
She has a website.
Oh, she does. Okay, I lied. I need to find out then what the code's for.
AwentedYarn.com.
Let me text you real quick. What's this? Let's see.
Yeah, she says current turnaround to order yarns is 2 to 5 business days from time of order. We totally went off on another tangent.
Sorry, I'll double check on that. I'll text you. Okay. So anyway, so that's done. I just wanted it out of the bag. What she said.
Okay, please note that shipping time presented at checkout when business day is not accurate. USPS does not teleport, so we are unsure as to why it makes that claim. Oh my god, that's awesome.
I love her. She's so much fun.
She's just so clever.
My goal in life is to get to actually get together with her one day.
I'm going to subscribe to her emails.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to her emails. I'm a terrible friend.
I had thought I had seen something. I know she still has her Etsy shop.
Yeah, it's probably
it's in my favorites.
But
so.
I'll clarify. Okay, this finished.
Mannequin heads are in the other bedroom now. He actually has hats on them. He's using my styrofoam mannequin heads in the front bedroom, yeah.
So this is a result of me trying the lasagna beanie by, I forgot her name, she has an odd shop name.
Yeah.
I can't remember either, but I purchased it. I love the pattern. It looked awesome. I tried it 3 times, and my brain can't do it. So
I'm trying to think.
Maybe somebody else can do it. She does have another pattern she's testing that uses the because it's supposed to be like a leaning thing, so it kind of looks like they cross over each other. It's a really cool pattern. I'm sure you people are smarter than I am.
I didn't after you bailed. I had never. I'm not in the mood to work on hats. Right now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people smarter than me can figure it out. She just used a different stitch that I've never used before, and then I just got confused in the ordering, and my brain hurts too much to try to. I need to think something. So I just decided to do a regular basic beanie out of the yarn instead of the lasagna hat. So this is from Purple Mountain. It's called Mountain Splendor. It is from Sweet Mountain Crafts. Sweet Mountain Fiber.
Bouquet.
It's a bulky because that's what the pattern calls for. Bulky.
Okay.
So
a lasagna beanie.
And I put my pom poms on a button so that you can remove them for washing. So the yarn is gorgeous. It'll still go into my stash of things to sell or let them live. It's a
shop name is her Ravelry name is Fiber Noodles.
Fiber Noodle.
Fiber Noodles.
That's it. It's a beautiful pattern. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say.
Yeah, I haven't, ooh, goodness gracious.
There we go. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I haven't, right now, this time of year, I'm not.
My brain just did not compute.
Well, you were trying to do it Magic Loop, and the way it's constructed, I think you need to be.
But I switched back to 16 inches, and I still couldn't get it. So my brain said...
It is a different construction from what little bit I read. It's definitely a different construction.
So my brain said, no, we can stick it. Alright. Is that him or that?
It might be him. Oh, it could be
no. Oh, the code is for Tina's website. So now that we got that correct, the code 2SIS is for her actual website, which I will link because I'm not going to try to spell it here.
AWENN.
No, there's more than one D and a Y. Yeah, I don't know. I'll link it all below. Okay. This is my petty shawl that I'm finally finished.
Oh yeah, but it's gorgeous.
It is not my favorite colors, so I don't know why it worked. So it's my petty shawl.
The white, the berry yarn offsets it really good.
It does. It does go really good together. So it's the Fun Shawl by Andrew Mowry. Yes, that is how that's why I'm not going to be selling it probably. So the Fun Shawl by Andrew Mowry, which is a great pattern. But it is a petty shawl because I was kind of mocking her, saying that you couldn't sell anything from her patterns. So, anyway, The white is a Hobby Lobby DK, yarn bee DK that I don't know if I have in the bag, but it's a Hobby Lobby yarn.
Soft and sleek or something?
No, it's a DK one. Anyway, that's what the cream is. The coral. The coral. Lord have mercy. The coral is a deep, deep stash that I had somebody custom make for me to make a sweater out of, and it was split to hell. Yeah. There is all kinds of spots on the back where I had to tie and try to fix it.
And it's not you, Molly.
No, it's not Molly.
It's not Molly.
It's not Molly. It's not Sweet Tea Yarns. No, it's someone I don't buy from anymore and who I cannot suggest that you buy from because they don't want us around. And the KMOE kind of looking more is Tina's. Yeah, they tried to cancel and dumped us as friends. The KMOE one is Tina's Awinid, and I want to say it's Nichi Bitter.
You did get that.
I did, and I want to say it's Nichi Bitter.
I love that.
Which works perfect with these colors.
Yes, it does.
So I just don't know that I'll feel like I can sell it because the coral had so many breaks that I had to tie. And
this could just be one you keep around the house for one
or church lady shawl or whatever, or just a gift. But I was very disappointed that the coral did all that because I know I get it like mass manufactured. They expect what two.
Yeah, and this was
knots. This wasn't knots. This was it actually either. And you suggested maybe it was moss, but none of my other yarns have moss issues, and I store my yarn in plastic bags. So I think it either came that way to me, or she just when she died.
And this is definitely pre-pandemic, so it's not.
This
is a supply issue.
No.
When you had, you didn't get the best yarn.
And I've had lots of other yarns from her, but I honestly had never used that base before. I don't think. So maybe I don't know if you would use her DK base.
Oh, I have before. So, yeah, I've used it.
Maybe it was just a bad batch, which is another reason I don't want to name her because I don't want to say it was. Sometimes stuff happens.
I've used it in shells and stuff
but
before.
It was a lot of splits. So
maybe it was just like you said, that
bad luck. I don't know. So, but I used the rest of the coral into this to make a little baby hair.
So what size would you consider that?
See, to me, I would say...
Is that like a 6 month?
No. I had big kids with giant heads.
I'm terrible with...
My kids had 21 centimeter heads, so...
Oh, okay. Well,
maybe not that long.
No, the one I just made the baby blanket for, her boys had big heads.
I would say this would be 3 to 6 months. Is what I would guess.
Okay.
I think you could do a newborn because, quite honestly, nobody cares if you fold it up if it's, But I don't know. I'm bad at guessing that kind of stuff.
I am too. I'm not good at...
So I know there's charts that tell you, circumferences and yada yada. So I'll have to actually look that up before I actually put this in my stash to get the anybody. Because I am terrible at knowing sizes. But wait, there's more. This was another Denise stash. This was one of the skinny Karen cakes that you gave away. Denise cleaned house earlier this year.
Lots of people benefited from that.
And I think Patty is still working down. She's made 100 and something hats.
Is that Wombat?
Yeah, Wombat's made over 100 something hats. I think mostly from your yarn.
Good.
So
she does a lot of charity.
Yeah, she does a lot of charity baby knitting. So she would probably know what size that hat was. Yeah, that's I can measure it and ask her what it is.
She probably could.
But she does a lot of charity.
She's very prolific with her crochet and knitting.
Yeah, she's awesome. So she is rocking out your stash of the D-stash.
Good. Yeah, for something coming up for that when I talk about it.
So this is just a typical corner to corner. And I was showing this on Politically Incorrect Knitters. I still can't get mine. Here, hold it. This corner I end with is always way longer than where I start.
I have a similar problem with the dishcloths that are
I'm guessing it's just the weight of it pulling it down, and if I block it, it'll be all right. And at the end of the day, on a baby, who cares? It's not like they're laying on it perfectly, They're going to scooch it up, and it's going to be all over the place. But it still bothers me that when I fold it, it doesn't line up right. So that's just advanced tips for that right now. And I think that color is, because I almost looked up to buy some more of this to make a bigger one. It ain't Danimo.
Yeah, they got
rid of it.
Yeah,
it's Buttermix or something like that. Skin cake.
Is it?
So this is what I did with the last tiny bit of it. Make a little granny square. We'll put that in the creamy or the Kit Kat donation pile. There's still more.
I had some other stuff after we get done with that I want to talk about, so I didn't.
That's another mitered square blanket that I was practicing on. That was my original practice square. So some of them are done the right way, some of them are not done the right way, and it's just going to become a cat blanket. And it's just various DK yarns of different people.
I love how they look and everything, and I started trying to make it.
That's our purple from Caristo.
Oh, okay.
That's our color from Caristo. Mm-hmm. And there's some Cedar Hills in there, and some Tina.
Yeah, that looks white, but it is white.
It's a cream. It's a weird light color.
Yeah, it is kind of
really
blowing out. But I like the look of them, and I tried making the squares, and it just...
I like them, and...
It was the way it looked when they were being joined. It looked funky.
Yeah, you really have to... And this one's not a good example, because I didn't properly learn the center double decrease thing. Yeah. That actually helps a lot to keep them all lined up straight. But even as I was finishing that blue one from earlier that I showed today... I'm over it. I'm not be doing that for a while.
Yeah, I found a crochet pattern for the mitered square.
That maybe I would try.
It's in my library.
But that
I haven't tried it yet.
That Friends blanket I started, a mitered blanket, I ripped it all out. I was like, I'm not loving it. I'm not. So I have a bunch of little Friends
and there are
minis.
some people that absolutely
like
love it.
Anna Knitter kills them. They're beautiful when she
does it. Lisa, 72 Stitches, she makes them. Crazy Sock Lady, she makes them.
Just not for me.
Yeah. And they always have ongoing projects with them. And
I mean, not that I would never do it again.
I may try it one day. I'll never say never because I've learned not to say that because then I turn around and do it.
I think for me, the part I like with scrappy projects is I like the ones that, mostly the ones that go in a square. You know, that it's going to always get bigger and bigger this way. And you're not picking up any stitches, you're just starting. So that's why I like crochet for scrappy. Alright, here is some clearance Hobby Lobby yarn, cotton yarn that I got to make a giant kitchen towel, half and half wrap version kitchen towel.
A Pearl Soho?
Yeah, Pearl Soho, half and half. And get some other ones just to be silly and use up the cotton.
That's cool.
I mean, it was like super cheap clearance when the Hobby Lobby was doing their clearance thing. That's just to make a little dishcloths, you know.
Yeah, I see a lot of people when they run out of cotton, they do that kind of thing, and I think that looks really cool.
I think that's cool. Yeah. And then I think I showed these before. This is Neil's pattern for the Let Them Live. You can't probably see that. Or it's very good.
It's very hard to see that.
But I made a blue one and a blue one. So I might send those to Emily, the CEO. Gotcha. Still not done. One more. Okay. Oh, and the other ones I have that I'll try to insert my picture of. I made a baby sweater and hat out of Deep Stash. Cloudhorn fiber, maybe? Ooh, that sound right? Cloudhorn?
Ooh, that's nice yarn.
I mean, it was just a worsted weight. It was a really pretty green and cream. One of the girls at church is having her first baby. So I made the Harvest Party by Tin Can Knits, which is a really good pattern.
Isn't we going to start with the ribbing or something? Is that hard?
No, it's super easy.
Okay.
I thought it was easier than the Mama
Vertebrae. I have
Vertebrae.
the pattern, and I've had it for a while.
I thought it was easier than the Mama Vertebrae.
Okay.
So I really liked it. I know Priscilla has made a couple. Hey, Naomi.
Hey, Naomi.
And hello, Paisley and Chesney. What's up, Naomi? And I'm sorry, Emily. Sorry, all the children, hello. Henry, what's up, my man? All right. There's way more kids that,
He's probably decided it's time to eat
the
again.
teenagers aren't
Oh, yeah, he has to go to the bathroom.
Well, you're going to have to wait. Dude,
No, he can't wait on the bathroom.
Dude, he can wait on the food. But when I'm done.
No, he's back here.
Go
sit.
Okay. So anyway, so I made a Harvest Cardi, which I will try to show here. And
you keep talking. He's got to go.
And I made a little hat with it, and it was super, super cute.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, excuse us. Oh, kick this thing.
Yeah, and that's not a situation where he can wait these days. He must have done that.
No, he caught it, and I tried to grab it from him not catching it. There we go.
Real life.
All right. Real life, that's right. We don't edit either. So anyway, I will try to insert a picture of that. It is a really, really nice pattern. So then this is another one. A friend of mine is having her. Did I put in a picture of the duck last time? I don't know, but a lot of my friends are having grandkids, and I dislike this stage of life that all of a sudden people my age are having grandkids, or like not that much older than me. Like this feels weird, but I am getting old. So anyway, so this is a friend I used to work with. She is having her oldest is having his first baby, their first baby. And it's a girl, and they were doing like palm leaves, kind of like bedding set. But she wanted some dusty pink, and I was like, ooh, it's like Golden Girls. So this is, some people call it the Bavarian stitch, I think. Some people call it the wool eater. I don't know. There's a gazillion different patterns on how to do it and ways to do it, but it uses a lot of yarn. I used up an entire skein of pink yarn. This is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. It is heavy, so I didn't make it super big because, you know, you don't want too heavy on a baby. But it is a super easy once you get the hang of it. And it's a really cool looking pattern. And the other finish I had was a ripple blanket for a lady in town. She wanted a baby blanket, and I just did a ripple. And I said she could just donate to Let Them Live.
I haven't seen this one in person yet. I know you probably already said it.
I did, but I'm gonna say there's where the ripple blanket's gonna go.
But is this Catherine's wheel, or
it's like some people call it Bavarian stitch, some people call it the yarn eating, wool eating stitch.
Yes,
yeah,
wool eater.
Most people call it the wool eater.
Yeah,
which would be really fun scrapping.
But it is kind of heavy.
It is heavy. That's what I was saying. It's a little heavy. Like I didn't make it super big for a baby blanket because you don't want it real heavy on a baby. But the ripple blanket was just a basic. Yeah.
I just do the easy ripple from Attic 24.
That's probably what I did, and it was just pink cream.
Yeah.
Cream, and she donated to Let Them Live, and I did it. Is that him or Mark?
No, that's him. Yeah, I put his food out.
So that's all my.
It's been an hour. He needs to eat.
Sounds like me. Alright, so that's all my finishes.
Okay.
I don't know if I find one in the bag somewhere.
Whips, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 whips.
I've got a few, but I don't remember. So you go.
Okay. The first one is this crochet poncho behind us that's on Winona. Right there on the shelf behind you, underneath that brown, the mandala yarn.
Mandala?
Whatever.
I don't know. I really don't know what it's
over here, Andrew.
Andrew, come here.
And the label's not on it, but it's the watercolors, I think, is what it is.
That's some halo to it.
Yeah, and it's I haven't gotten into it yet. I still have a little bit. You can see the lot back here. I still have a little bit left of the first skein. And it's a crochet poncho. It's like a heavier weight. It's a heavier weight yarn, so like a heavy worsted. And it's actually.
You sure it's heavy worsted?
It might be bulky. The label, I don't have the label right. Yeah. This is actually a pattern by Bag O' Day Crochet. Do that.
It worked before.
We're so professional. Wait. It's coming.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Okay, well, it's Bag O' Day Crochet.
If you crochet, you know who Bag O' Day Crochet is.
And it's called the Spring Summer Crochet Poncho Pattern. Show up, but that's what
I will try.
That's terrible. But I made a modification to it. I didn't like how open it was right here. So when I started it, I made this part thicker right here because this is like front post.
Yeah.
It's got a rib look right here. You know, as the solid panels. But I made this deeper right here. Just so it would sit better if if I would actually wear it. We'll see. I don't want to wear out the stuff I make. And I'm terrible about that. So
did I give you the pattern that you wanted?
Did you print it?
Yeah.
The vertices?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. No, you haven't given it to me.
Given it to you yet?
So that's one whip.
It's on the bag.
Okay. I forgot about it, actually.
I know, but I thought I gave it to you.
No, I don't remember.
I
would have.
I thought I put it in here.
Kitted that up. Okay, another whip. While we're on crochet, is I'm using
sure?
No, I have it on my digital, but I would like it in a printed pattern.
Okay, well,
Another Lion Brand
Remind
mandala. This one's ombre. This one's called Serene.
that's pretty.
And I liked it with the colors.
Yeah, that's very springy.
Yeah, it's just very bright. And I am almost done with the first cake of it.
It's like it's glowing. It's so.
Yeah, yeah. We don't have the best lighting.
I don't know
Throw it in
what's
there.
up with that.
And I'm just making a simple granny triangle shawl. And I'm almost, like I said, I'm almost done with the first cake here, and then I'm gonna add the second. I'm gonna do it when I think it's big enough, and then I'll do some kind of scallop border or whatever.
That is pretty.
I love how it's working up, and I am using, I don't know whose patterns. There's patterns everywhere. I think I probably saw a YouTube video or a pattern somewhere, and I just kind of went from
There's
there.
a lot of triangle grannies.
Yeah, so there's a bunch there, and I'm just using a clover hook. It's the 6.5mm or size K. I'm just using. I am into the clover hooks right now. Clover armor hooks.
Nope, not the right tip.
And I like that kind of. I don't like the Susan Bates. I like the boy.
I cannot crochet with the boy.
And I like the boy.
I cannot.
I don't like the
Well, I
Susan
don't need those
Bates.
in the will then.
I hate. You can sell them. I don't care. I won't be here. But that's an
I'm
ongoing
really bummed I
project.
didn't bring your pattern. I really thought I did.
Well, you got my hopes up for nothing.
I know, but I
Look
thought
at
I
that.
stuck it in there. It must have fell out the bag. Maybe it's in this bag with my acquisition. That's
Not
something.
culturally
I was
proper.
going to say racist spelling. That's right.
And then another whip is, okay, I have to show this bag.
Okay, I gotta pee.
Okay. Okay, again. Alright. This is in a new bag that I got from Bags by Awesome Granny. It's her coffee gnome bag pattern, and I love her bags. I have several of her bags. Here is a label. You know, hopefully that you can see it. She has an Etsy shop. Go check her out. And she always has like a little thing here for stitch markers. And living in here is a sock whip, big shop. This is yarn from Tia's Terrific Threads. I do not know if I'm going to get this to focus. Let's do the wait a minute thing. No, not going to work for me. Here's the back of it, see if that'll show up. Wow, we totally suck at this. See if it'll pop up. It's trying to, but I don't think so. And the name of the colorway is Coffee Break, and it's her Splendid DK base, $75.25 on the yarn, and it's Tia's Terrific Threads. She's on Etsy, and it comes caked up. In a gobstopper ball, which I absolutely love. And I'm into the coffee themed colorways lately since I started getting the Mandy's Makings monthly coffee shop, which I'll show in acquisition.
Sorry, I had to go.
Yeah, I had tried to show the card and it won't.
It just got really bright, so let's see if that's better.
I think it does. I think I'll show you. See, all it does is show that.
No.
I couldn't get it to do it.
Sorry, we suck.
That's what I said when you were there. So that's what it looks like in the gobstopper. And I think this is pretty much one repeat here.
That's cool.
It's a DK white sock.
And what's this called?
Tia's Terrific Threads, Coffee Break.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm into the coffee theme stuff. You know, Mandy's, Coffee Break is the name of the colorway. Coffee gnomes
Yeah,
for the
Abigail
bag.
said she bought that.
Yeah, and then one of the other ladies that did the test knit on the shawl, Dory. I think her name was Dory. She ordered one too, and it came yesterday for her too.
That's awesome.
And then
Yeah,
I think,
like her bag.
after I ordered this, I watched a recent episode of the Crazy Sock Lady, and she had gotten one too.
I'm like,
I think Darlene sends her bags every now and then. I think that was a bag she sent to her.
I am the nerd that likes to wind them up in the gobstopper.
I
like
wind
it.
some things in a ball, and I'm okay with
But
it.
it's only the self-driving.
Oh, okay.
Because it makes me happy how the colors.
Oh, okay. But that's a whip. It's a DK. I followed the numbers on Kay's DK Vanilla Sock, which I think is a free pattern for her.
Yeah.
And I just follow the numbers for that. Only I do a little bit deeper heel flap I think most people, it's what, 48, 24, so they do 12 usually. Should be 24 rows for the heel flap, which is like 12 ridges. I do 17. It comes out to like 34. And when I'm for fingering, I do 40, which comes out to 20 of the.
I do fish
You know the
slips
slip
heel,
stitches,
so,
and you count the slip
no,
stitches.
I think I've done that heel like
Fingering,
one time.
it's 20. Oh, you do fish lips.
Yep.
The way my foot is shaped, I much prefer
I
it.
love the fish lips.
And then I need to get the water.
You don't.
And my last whip, I think this is my last whip. My last whip is living in an. What?
You didn't look at me.
Oh, what'd you do?
Fish lips. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
We are so weird.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, Miss Fish Lips.
It works.
Oh, it's like the damn duck lips the girls put on their poster.
I can't stand
I'm like,
it.
oh
Wait
my
like
God.
in 50 years, be like, Grandma, show me a picture of when you were a kid.
That is a meme. That is a meme.
Like our
Okay.
grandparents were like going to war.
Yeah, they're doing fish lips. Or duck lips. I think they call them duck
I think
lips.
it's duck lips.
This is in an original Molly Klein design. One of her early bags before she even had
I
labels
like you say
on
original,
there.
like
Yeah,
like,
OG Molly bags.
often imitated, never whatever they say.
Yeah, often imitated, never duplicated,
Sure.
or something like that. And but yeah, I love that it's got the little llamas on everything. And on the inside is this really great blue floral fabric. I love her. I love her bags. Okay. Do I have the bag? Do I have the tag? Whether or not I don't know if it'll show up. Okay. Molly also dyes yarn, and she
it actually worked right there.
sweet tea
Dang it,
yarn.
we had it.
Sweet tea yarns, and
I think
this.
the light cards just go,
Yeah.
it's because there's no darkness to the.
Yeah. And on the other side, this colorway is Sharp Week 2020. It's her Sweet Sock 7525.
I think I bought
This is it caked up. I liked it because of the
yes,
the aqua and stuff. It's like the aqua and a blue and a gray kind
I'm
of
trying,
speckle.
Joe. I'm trying, Joe. There we go. Australian Joe likes to fuss at me for
Yeah.
going like that.
Make her eyes cross.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just have it started here. And it's the usual 2.25, 20 rows, 2x2. And I am doing the crunkled sock pattern by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. My little, and the bear matched. Pretty good
Gummy
color-wise.
bear.
Yeah, Gummy Bear. And that's from 3 by the Sea Design. And it's not showing up hardly at all. And I haven't even posted this anywhere.
No, this is much more blue. It's got pretty blues and grays. And
It's kind of, ocean theme kind
Yeah.
of thing, since it's a Sharp
It's
Week
very
theme.
pretty. Very, very
Yeah. And I just,
washing out a little
goes
bit
well
on
with the bag. My bag and my yarn have to
Yes,
match.
yeah, people are
And then
very upset if you don't match.
and my stitch marker coordinates as well. And on this one, I'm doing the crumpled pattern. A lot of times when I'm doing socks, just vanilla socks, I'll do like maybe a 3 or 5 row leg, and you just do shorties.
Yeah.
And some kind of, I haven't decided how far I'm going to go with this before I start the heel flap. But I can do a little bit longer on the texture, like with the string of lights. I think I did 30 rows. I might do 40 rows or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's that.
I do the other way around, so I do toe up.
Yeah. I do.
So
Obviously, I do tuck down.
So I just go to up long enough.
Basically, my numbers are the numbers for the Crazy Sock Ladies vanilla socks, and then I just do, pattern socks. I use their numbers for, their patterning.
Right.
But I do my own for the, however long I want to do for the cuff, and how I do my heel flap.
I've tried cuff down. It's just not
I was taught originally by Heidi and Cherie and them at the shop, and when we had the knit, the knit store, and Heidi worked there, and they taught me toe up. And I don't like the way the gussets and such are done, because it was a heel flap, toe up, heel flap, and I just don't care for it. So it took me a while, a couple of years before I got back into socks. And then it took me a while, trial and error, on the beginning with the cuff down, because it's kind of fiddly in the beginning, especially Magic Loop.
Yeah, it's kind of like hats are fiddly at first, but it's much bigger. So
But
it's not
ironically,
so,
I think I started the is the roll top socks.
Oh, the low sleeve rollers?
Yes, and I can't remember what her, Catherine, something, it used to be a free pattern, but I think it's a paper pattern now. I'm not real sure. I could be
I
totally
don't know,
wrong.
but everybody's done it, so.
Yeah, but she wrote it for double points.
I didn't think I turned it off, but okay. I guess an hour is the limit. I thought I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
It was still recording, but.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's double points, and for some reason it clicked when I did that on double points, and it was a roll, and I don't know, I guess I felt like, okay, I accomplished it, I felt comfortable, and now, I'm really good at starting socks, and just not the best at finishing them. They sit for a while, but I have a whole lot of whips.
Oh, I don't know. I know it's not all your whips.
No, it's not all my whips by any means, because I am also bad about starting and then frogging stuff.
What?
And I'll post it on Instagram, and it never gets seen again because I frogged it. Because it's like, yeah, I'm not feeling this anymore. No, I hate how this is coming out. Or the yarn and the pattern don't, coordinate too well. So that's about it. All I got on whips.
All right.
That I'm going to be talking about.
My whips are finished. When I finished that shawl, I still had some of this lovely yarn from Tina.
Oh, my God.
And it is, my prison nickname is Small.
Small. So we were right. Prison nickname.
Is right.
Yeah.
And that's her logo now. She's finally putting the proper label on her yarn.
Yeah, because they've all been on business cards before.
I know,
and
I forgot what they are and everything. So this
them.
is her Druidess DK, which is 70/30.
And if I had half a brain, I could have poked a hole and used the label markers like I do with Rachel's yarn.
I know. I'm not very bright. 70/30 superwash merino and silk.
Ooh, that's marked. You can show it.
So you show that while I check it out.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to start cooking.
So that's why it's so squishable, because it's got the silk in it.
Ooh.
That's why it's so soft.
Ooh.
So this
is that a murder shawl?
This is the murder knits shawl beginning.
Shawl.
Because
oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah, you're just going to do...
I'm just going to go till I run out or add another color or something.
Else, yeah.
And that's a... not Free by the Sea. I bought it for you.
I have a blue one.
Yeah, I gave you the blue one. The lady...
Is it Adore?
Yeah.
Adore
I think
Knits?
so. I think so. Is that the lady that always sells out real quick?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it's Adore Knits. I don't remember. But anyway.
Adore Knits is where I've got my Stranger Things
That's
stuff
the dark bad thing about stitch markers. There's no way to remember.
They don't, yeah.
You can't, remember who they are.
Because there's no way to mark them.
Them.
Yeah, I bet you that would be awesome if somebody came up with a way to do that.
It does stink that you can't do that, but it's
yeah, because time goes by. It's kind of like with yarn, you forget.
Pink bunny suit, Golden Girls. That's the leftovers of the blue yarn for that meat miter blanket.
Where'd that come from?
Amazon, baby. It's a makeup bag.
Yeah, I found some good bags to use for either project or... Got the project. Oh my goodness gracious, I love that. That's an awesome size.
I know. It's a makeup bag.
Cool.
So this is a Night Owl Fibers.
Oh, you got a friends button on there. Oh, that is so pretty.
Okay, if I say it just like that, it works. Okay.
Oh, okay. You got the card
and the tag in there. It is, I think it's I Smell Snow.
I Smell Snow. Oh, it's a Gilmore Girls
color.
She may have some.
I made
she has
fingerless mitts out of it for a friend, so I'm just going ahead and starting another.
It's looking better. It's showing up better.
Now. I do the star toe.
I'm gonna try showing the Tina's card real quick.
Knock yourself out.
You know, the one that was in this bag.
But that's just
that one
car project.
Let's see if I can show this. Oh, okay. I can't really see. You still can't see the name.
I know, it's weird.
That's a little better. That's a little better.
Maybe it only likes it if I do it.
No, because it was doing it further back. There we go. That's the sweet spot. I just wanted to show it so she could at least,
I know, because I'm not looking to link everybody we show.
No.
That's
stuff like that is
too much.
Yeah. If we went too fast or forgot to mention something, you can always...
Too picky on that one.
Sorry. Okay. Because her yarn is she has lots of really good yarn.
Here's another deep stash project.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Just a little...
I like the puzzle in this color. I have it in a blue color.
I think I have a green and a purple too.
This one is Sequence. Usually it's a game.
Yeah, that's weird. So it's just another ripple
Oh, I like the
that
puzzle.
I'll give to.
This must be an older puzzle. Oh, look at this pattern. On
It
here.
came from. Yeah, it doesn't look like that yarn though.
No.
It came from. Not Mary Maxim, Hirschner's.
Oh.
Hirschner's.
Because I use a puzzle yarn and it's fuzzier.
And it was just deep
Yeah.
stash.
Yeah, number 5. Yeah.
Deep stash.
And it's got a. It's got a.
And it's got
Like
a cool
that on the
sweater
label.
it, but that's not the color of the
It
yarn.
looks like a poncho. Let me see.
You can take it off.
Oh, okay. Mess it up on this.
Slide it off this way.
Mirror.
And this is my bag by Kaz by Jeff, C-A-Z by Jeff, J-E-O-F-F. Friends of mine that make bags from
Ooh, my tummy.
upholstery that people aren't going to use. He makes bags and stuff. Very cool stuff.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Remember we gave one away?
Yeah. Featured pattern on here. Puzzle poncho.
Yeah, but that does not look like the yarn.
No,
Usually
that's
it
not.
matches the yarn.
No, it doesn't on this one. That's really cool looking. Can you take it?
Sure.
Can I have the label?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I have other whips, but I didn't too. But I didn't.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
I only,
We gotta be
I was
reasonable
trying
here.
to be a monogamous knitter lately and work on things that are, legitimately need to get done. Okay, what's happening here? Hold on, situation.
Who was? I don't know what podcast does it, but it's a thing now. Hold please.
I know, I'm like, I have a situation.
I don't know
going
who
on here.
started it, but
As you can see, I have a situation. So, okay. Alright, so. Okay, I think that's everybody. Alright. So this is another half and half. Started. Hold on. Let's take.
I didn't know if you were like in the middle.
No,
of
I just didn't want to slide off because
Oh, okay.
at one point during this thing, it easily comes off. Which, the beauty of if you drop it here, it's super easy to pick up. So I'm doing just another half and half.
One day I might try it,
I love it.
but then I don't like corner to corner, so
I love it. It's not exactly corner. Well, it is. Yeah,
Kinda,
Yeah,
in a
kind of
way.
sort of. But what I'm doing is just taking. I'm kind of doing it in sections, but kind of not. I'm just working on some for a while, then I'm changing it, and I'm about out of this one, so I won't be using that anymore.
that's
That
okay.
was either a Lynn colorway or a Tina colorway.
So that's the green.
And this is the gray one. This is definitely Tina's. This is 8%.
Ah,
And I love this color. I love these two greens together. This might be a Tina. It has a mix in here. I'll have to show them. But that's why I have the things on the end like that, because it kind of goes crazy.
yeah.
I haven't worked on it in a while, but actually I also had this on here because you've probably seen the video. Ooh, did I almost poke your eye out? Of
I didn't even notice.
there's this thing you can put on and it pushes all your stitches.
I've seen a video ad for
And I
it
was
or
like,
something.
you can just do the same thing with this. Yeah. So that's why I have two of these on here, because that's really what one of them is for.
Gotcha.
Because I was like, can't you just do the same thing with that and just push them? Yeah. I mean, I'm no smarticle particle, but I just thought you could do that.
Your hair is cracking me up.
You know, like my proof.
Oh, it's just the way you turned and
I
it went
desperately
did
need a shower. A hair wash. That's why it's up there. So this is my yarn.
I would not have admitted that.
I took a shower. I just wash my hair. I don't wash my hair every time. So I have various DKs that I'm going to use in this. Like this one is Chicken Lady, one of her Schitt's Creek colorways.
That's pretty. That's
And
very
then-
deep.
Yes, and then another one of her Schitt's Creek colorways, which is one of the David colorways, because it's mostly all black with like some white speckles in
Okay.
it. You did. Ooh. And then this is another Schitt's Creek one. I think this was Mora's color. Mora's
Well, we
color.
gotta watch that. We've never
It
watched
is freaking hilarious. I'm rewatching it again.
We need to watch
This is, I think, Traditha, a Chicken Lady, for Tabitha.
I get it.
And then this is a Tina one, because we threw card in the middle of it. It's another one of her petty colorways. I can't remember which one it is.
That's close to that.
It is close. The other one must be Lynn's, because one was Tina and one was Lynn.
Oh, okay.
And they're in here in the bottom somewhere. So I was just gonna make, because I love DK so much better than fingering for
It's a
stuff like
growth
this,
looking.
you know. And it's just I love
Squishy.
I've been digging the greens like I don't know what's going on. But that's on my
That's okay.
on my shelf. I have lots of acquisitions.
Okay, let me talk about, I wanted to talk about, like, some future, no, we're kind of long. Okay.
Let's do acquisition first, and then.
Okay. And then we'll do that. Okay, I have 2, 3 things I'm gonna, maybe 4.
I'm sure.
Maybe 4 things to show. Maybe that bunch.
Just a little bit.
Okay, I'll get Okay. When I ordered some, you should probably show it. I ordered some yarn for Amy for her birthday.
Oh yeah, that's in there too.
Somewhere too. And it was from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts.
This
and
gorgeous.
I ordered this. Is it
DK sock.
DK sock.
Neon rainbow.
Neon rainbow. And it is totally glowing out.
It is. It's much bigger than that. Like that looks like sun's shining on it, and it's not. That's. Sorry, Lynn.
She sent a cute little mini with a nose. But that's so when I ordered her yarn, I ordered me a skein. I've been into bright colors and rainbows.
I know, that's unlike you.
I don't know why.
I love those colors.
And I mean, it'd be interesting to see how it looks caked up and then to see how it knits up.
Yeah.
We got that. And then this is just one I'm going to show. I've ordered a lot pretty regularly lately from Mustache.
I would like credit for the fact that I did not purchase anything on May 4th from her. I opened the email and I looked. Said no.
I think I have Han Solo, and that's about it.
I have several of hers, including ones I haven't even finished. They haven't used, but like I'm about to plunk down money for wisdom teeth. So, in fact, I feel bad because I was a Patreon of Deplorable Knitter where you got the yarn, but the washing machine's been acting up. The air conditioner's acting up. I'm about to have to pay.
Did you ever get it fixed? Did
the AC fix itself?
Okay.
For now, but it's dying. The washing machine is fixed for
we need
now.
to replace our unit too.
That's going to get died again. Harrison needs wisdom teeth out June 1st, so I got to go write a check for like $1,200.
His or yours?
Harrison. Mine are out. So I had to. Slow down.
Sometimes,
So hopefully next time the bag is not that full. But in my defense, a lot of this is Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay. Well, I like to order my Mustache yarn, and recently she had this one. And see, I'm into the rainbow colors again. That one's called Equinox, so it's her finger. And I've gotten the mannequin's hiding it, but I have a cubby full of.
Yeah, I mean, I have some mustache yarns. I have that
like
REM colorway I got for you.
That's a look I started with Shiny Happy People.
And I have that kicked up for me, and I need to do it because I know they say don't leave your yarn kicked up and leave it sitting up there, whatever.
Yeah, that ship sailed 100 years ago.
But then I made Bubba Fed, and I made a couple other ones, so I've definitely purchased some of those. And now it's like right on my shirt. I keep thinking it's a bug. keep thinking it's a bug.
I've cast on many and frogged them, but I have cast on again Shiny Happy People. It's like that big, so that's why I didn't bring it to show.
I want to make, my brain wants to make, let me rephrase this, my heart wants to make, you know that sweater that is the self-striping arms? The sock
arm sweater.
I forget who it is.
I can see her face.
But the arms are sock, self-striping sock yarn.
Telly Bean Knits.
Yeah, because she does a lot of stuff with stripes.
Yeah.
And my heart wants
that's
to make
listed on the Mustache side.
My heart wants to make it, and my brain has a feeling I won't like it. So.
Yeah, pullovers just with our climate are just.
I did print a pullover, a Tin Can Knits Simple sweater.
The new
one?
that one too.
Yeah, I got it from you.
And I want to do the cardigan.
It looks really simple and interesting, so I'm tempted to, because I think it calls you different versions. Like, I like when they're like, you can use this or this or this or this. I think this
and they have like 100 sizes.
Yeah, I think this one
it's their newest collection.
I think this one gives you all the way up to like DK, maybe worsted. But I know if you hold fingering double, it's like worsted basically, or DK or whatever. So I'm tempted to dig in my stash after I finish some projects.
And do that?
And actually do that.
I want to do the cardigan. I definitely want to do the cardigan.
The cardigan was really simple. Of course, it was for newborns.
Oh, no. This is in that simple.
Oh, you mean in that collection?
In that new collection.
No, I just printed the
They
simple.
have their simple collection, which I think the Harvest is part of. Like the flax and all that is the simple collection. This is their newest one.
Yeah, this was a new one that came out.
Basic or something like that.
And it kind of has a cool...
Yeah.
The way it shapes up here. It looks simple. And it's simple.
I have a cardigan, a pullover.
I didn't look at the cardigan.
It's in my library.
Okay. Because I just hate purling. You know? I just hate purling.
I don't mind purling.
So, that's why the baby sweaters are okay. That's big. You know, that's fine. But it's a pearl. When I made that Mama vertebrae for me, I was like,
Yeah.
so much
And
pearl.
that was when I started and ripped out too.
And when you're big, it's so much pearl.
Yeah. I get it. Okay. Next up I want to show is, I mentioned, I've been in like the coffee yarn kick, and Mandy's Making. You need to go check her out on Etsy. She has a coffee
I do this in
themed.
stages. It looks okay right there.
She has a coffee themed each month. It's a mystery. It's coffee shop.
There you
She
go.
posts an inspiration picture of a different coffee shop each month. That is, I have January, and I'm pretty sure I showed it. It's like the beige and the brown.
This is Wandering Rose.
That's February.
What does this have to do with coffee?
It says coffee shops.
That says Wandering Rose.
That's the name of the coffee shop.
Oh.
In that particular month, it was like a one of those travel trailers. You know, like those travel trailers.
Oh, like a little coffee camper one?
Yes,
Oh.
yes, yes.
Ooh, this is great.
Yeah, that was February. That one is March. You know, and she posts a picture of she has some, and then people will submit them to her. And that was March.
Ooh, that works.
And that's the name of the coffee shop that inspired it.
313 Cafe, the coffee shop crew.
And the coffee stitch marker I attached on there is from 3 by the Sea. And this is, that's April. And that's you'll have to go on Mandy's Making's Instagram and go check out her inspiration photos, and then in her, and she recently re-released the first 3 months, so if you missed it.
Are they like coffee shops by her, or just
all over the country?
Oh, okay.
Some are by her, like the first one was by her, I think, and then the others, and she calls it the Coffee Shop Crew.
Here we go.
Yes,
this one will be cool with the black.
Yeah. And then I ordered May. She lists it at the beginning of the month, and then towards the end of the month she'll ship them out.
Yeah.
So I have I on a previous episode I probably showed where I cast on January, and it was a texture and I didn't like it, so I ripped it back, so it's like this big again. And I'm just gonna do shorty socks for each of them. And then I have coordinating coffee shop. I think I showed I got the bags from Stitching Plaza. I've showed those before.
Well, of course.
Huh?
They have to have coordinating bags.
Well, I mean,
don't come on here without coordinating.
The bag I got from Awesome Granny, and then this one is the second one. That is the Stitching Plaza.
Yeah, she's cool.
I'm sure I showed it before. And that's another bag.
People demand coordinating.
Well, when I cast on the next one, I'll put it in that bag, and then I have the one from Awesome Granny.
That's cool.
And then I also like bags.
You in the bright colors, like.
This is
like me in the green all the time.
This is a
What's
set.
happening?
This is a set from Ginger Snap Fibers.
Oh, that's cute.
On Etsy. She does like the
this is croissants and cupcakes.
Yeah. And that's she did this.
It's
she
like
did
the light colors are blowing out. You know?
Yeah, I think she dyes the yarn. You know, she had the bag. It's named after this fabric pattern, and it's a snap bag, and that's the inside.
That's cool.
And she
included
included
a little bucket.
Yeah, and then that's like a yarn cozy.
Yeah. Oh.
It could be a bucket or a yarn cozy.
I was thinking like for your scraps and stuff.
And then she included a little mini with it, and it was a set bag and yarn.
Oh.
You know, you can get just the snap bag by itself, or she has a set where it's a snap back and. No, there's no snaps on this one. You know, she calls it a yarn cozy, but you know.
Yeah, I mean,
and this one had all three: the yarn, the bag, and the bucket. So soon I will.
That's cute.
So that was a fun acquisition. I think I have another one from her that's in the snap, but it's like the Christmas cookies one I showed back in the holidays. Yeah. But for some reason,
I like the snaps. That's cool.
And I have one back here. Did I show this before?
Go sit down.
Did I show that already?
I don't remember.
Okay, 3 by the Sea Designs back had their Paris Memories of Paris. It was a sock set. I think I got DK, and then she also offered. They also offered a stitch marker with a croissant on it.
No, you're fine.
No, he's
You just went out.
Have you met?
Come on.
Going out. Daddy's home somewhere. Go on.
Come on.
Go on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
You gonna go out? Go out. You gonna go potty? Go out.
Mark, you up here?
You might be outside with the girl.
Come on.
Leave her that stuff alone. Real life people.
You have before the show?
No.
Okay, I can show him.
Yeah, the only thing I want to do is I want to show, talk about that. All right, we'll tag team again.
Sorry, people. We could just stop and pause, but that requires me editing it all together, and it's kind of annoying. So.
We're not that tech savvy.
I don't know anything about it. The case of the missing dog. Alright, so I hit up Hobby Lobby clearance because, well, you gotta. And I don't know how y'all's were, if you have a Hobby Lobby. But, I mean, $40.74 for a hand-dyed yarn. It's 100% pure wash merino. This color is plush blush. Blush blush. That sounds like, I'll just say blush too. That could be mine. But $3.74 a skein. I mean, come on.
By the time I got to the clearance sale, pretty much all that was gone.
So, I had to get that. It could be a baby sweater, something. And then they had Proud Peacock. This one's actually 100% baby alpaca, so it's not as much yarn. I think it's less yardage.
Oh, okay.
And this one's a hand-dyed Lux April Showers.
That was $3.74.
Yeah, this one is $3.79, and this one has like sparkle to it.
They had some really good prices.
I mean, heck, you gotta.
Yeah.
Alright, this is for you.
Oh, really?
It's a bag like mine.
Oh, wow.
Aldi, baby. Oh,
really?
Me some Aldi.
Look at that, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Look how much yarn it fits.
Oh my gosh. For like a sweater project.
So, I had to get that.
Thank you.
$7. Gotta get it.
I love it.
I love Aldi. Me and Aldi are best friends.
We like a lot of other stuff now, too.
So I'm going after we do this.
We've gone a couple times and we like a lot of other stuff. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. This was part of the Horrible Knitters. I did get 2 months of her thingy, and I didn't want to, but I had to give up to pay for my kids' teeth. Stitch back, please. And she's in pattern, which I'm not sure. And this is from Omitted. Sea Glass. March 123 DK.
The name of the pattern is Sea Glass.
Yeah. Which she may do like release it later after it's I'm not sure how that works. But yeah.
Is that like a Patreon?
It's a Patreon, so 100% to the wash merino. So this is nice and squishy.
That showed up pretty good.
So that kind of worked. Very picky about how it shows.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
So that was 1 month of it. And another month was...
Oh, I had that one.
Yeah, no. I didn't have it this.
That was a yarn,
though.
my birthday yarn last year.
Yeah, this is...
That I cast on ripped out.
This is her Oran. 80% merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon.
I would say Aran.
Okay.
I would say, but a lot of people say Aran.
Aran would sound more right.
I don't know.
Yeah. This is Chicken Lady Fiber Arts.
Yeah.
This is politically incorrect.
PIK
colorway. So now I have a different weight of it.
I have it in DK.
I think that's what I got it into.
I love it.
Andrew, you can come in here.
He's like, okay.
Come on.
I'll
do it. And then this is my anniversary yarn because my husband asked me what I wanted, and I said I wanted yarn. Andrew, seriously? And
That's it. He probably thinks it's time for food.
You just ate.
I know.
It has not been an hour because we haven't been recording for 2 hours yet. So
sit down. Go.
So my husband asked what I wanted. I said I want yarn, of course. So poor baby is not that technologically efficient. And I even had Len send him the link and send him how to purchase the gift card so that I could go on and buy what I wanted. Because I was like, dude, I can get me a discount code from Politically Incorrect Knitter so I can get more for my money. You just give me a gift card. He couldn't figure it out.
So he probably said, just go order what you want.
So he gives me, so this is the best part. He gives me cash and a card. And then like a week later, I'm like, I have a card, like put it on the debit card, the credit card, right? So do you want your $100 back? Because he basically gave me my money twice. He's special. He's pretty. I was nice and gave it back to him. I could have totally just not give it back to him. So this is one of the Schitt's Creek. This is her Cerama sock. Cerama? I don't know.
Savannah.
Shirt, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon.
Savannah.
This is, that's real quick. No. This
Yeah,
is a
I gotta
David
remember
colorway.
to see if we want to watch that.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I have Hulu.
This is a David colorway, which I almost wore my You David shirt. I wanted to wear this one at Canada for my birthday. And then I got 3 of the Americana 100% superwash. This is the Alexis colorway that I was showing you. Taped up before.
So gorgeous.
And it's love that journey.
It is definitely that rich.
It is rich.
That is gorgeous.
So I love that journey for me. That's Alexis. And, I think this mini is in there somewhere.
Yeah, she put minis in.
That's what you can mini. Beauty. So then we went to lunch the other day. I got this from Hobby Lobby. Not on clearance, but 30% off.
That is that rich.
It is
that
pretty.
is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
I got stuff for making baby projects.
Hibiscus palm. And I was like, that would be a kick and murder in shawl.
That's gorgeous.
And speaking of Sugar Lady, that's my birthday present from you. The Giver, from her Banned Books collection.
That was the movie too, right? Based on the book.
Well, it's a book. Yeah, it was a movie.
But the movie is based on that book?
Yes.
I think the movie had Jeff Bridges.
Mm-hmm. The premise of the movie is it's all black and white and gray until the end. And there's a reason. So, which obviously the book doesn't. It does explain it, but it's obviously a more powerful image in the movie. Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, that's a good movie.
What's it got there?
Oh, Ocean's 9. I did cave on this.
I never ordered them. Yeah, Australia or something.
No. She's somewhere. I forget where, but she's. I don't know if it tells you on it, but this is Druid Song Foxy Sock, which
Kansas.
I can't tell because it's so rich that it looks like it's just black.
I just don't know how it's going to translate.
It's green and
you can't see the label.
Yeah,
it's just blowing it out.
And then this one is Elizabeth Bennet in Foxy Sock.
Oh,
so it's much prettier than it looks on the screen.
That came out.
Her pictures on her Instagram are pretty much on what they are, and obviously the kind of blend you get, is going to make a difference.
They have a Bennett sister shawl.
Oh, okay. I know I have another Elizabeth Bennet.
I just somebody posted, and the reason I say that is when I was scrolling Instagram, somebody posted about that today.
Your pattern is not in here either. I could have sworn I gave it to you.
I would have kidded with it.
I don't know where it is. Because I had it on my table that I used for let them lift stuff, and I don't think it's sitting there anymore. I remember picking it up and putting it in here to have for the podcast.
It's okay. We'll find it eventually. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I just want to talk real quick, because I know we're at an hour and a half here. And I see them
make noise for a second. Okay.
I've been noticing lately on my feed, a lot of the shops are coming out with their Advent mini skeins sets that you can pre-order, or their like Cozy Knitters going to have their Advent striped sock, and I think Freckle Whimsy has theirs out. And I love, because the last 2 years I've gotten a Cozy Knitter, and I don't think I'm going to get it this year. Because, not everybody can afford. It's getting ready, I think, to dim.
It's because he unhooked the plug.
Oh. This is all over the place there.
Andrew,
a lot of people, may not have the budget or whatever.
No,
and
it's
one
hard
option.
these days,
One option is when she has it. Mustache Yarn has a Very Hobbit Christmas, and it's 24 stripes. So I'm going to take this up, and in the beginning of December, I'm going to do a stripe a day, just like you would for an Advent sock. And I'll have, doing my own little Advent sock version. And then also, other podcasters have done it, other people have done it. I have pulled out, I have a lot of minis. I have pulled out and kind of gathered.
It's getting darker outside,
colors,
so it's changing.
That are Christmas.
You're fine.
This is a Charlie Brown set.
See, I have so many minis like that,
yarns
too.
like that. And then I won this set from our local knit group, Heidi.
That's pretty.
And gave that to me. So I have all these different things, and what I'm going to do is with these minis.
Michelle and Leslie do that, don't
yeah,
they?
I'm not the first person to come up with
this. No, I
this.
know, but they specifically do it like
and they do it for gifts or whatever. We're almost done. Quit whining. And I'm gonna wrap up and put in little bags, make up my own little mystery advent, and each day I'm going to open a color maybe and work on it. And so I'm also going to do my own little advent.
There you go.
Christmas,
See,
a
Christmas,
DIY
so.
an advent kit. It's kind of what I'm going to do. Plus, I'm going to do the 24 stripe on this. And then also something else that I thought was really cool and I wanted to share is Lisa 72 Stitches on Instagram. She's Knit All the Yarn podcast. She's talking about who was it? Lazy Lemon Creations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
almost
sad
funny.
little wine.
We're almost done.
Yeah, that sad little wine. And she has like a Harry Potter mini set. Go on out, Daddy's out there. Go and shut it. And you know, she's if you go check on 72 Stitches on Instagram, and she also has a podcast. She's using the same color for cuff, heel, and toe.
I do that.
And each mini is going to be a sock. So this will be one sock. That'll be one sock.
That's
a
enough
sock.
for one sock?
It might be. But if you do heels, toes, and cuffs, this one in particular is 90 yards each, 20 grams.
I don't think that'd be enough for me, but I have big feet.
Well, you have big feet.
Yeah.
And so she's doing that with like a Harry Potter advent that she got.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't have an advent, but I have this. I can
Right.
do, you know. And she's just going to wear mismatched socks.
Yeah.
Lazy Lemon Creations, you know, she saw where she had it and she's doing it, and Lisa's kind of is also doing it.
That's cool.
And I thought, well, that's really clever. I can do that. Like, this is a Stranger Things mini set from Molly of Sweet Pea Yarn. I have minis, I think it's 10, from Turtle Pearl. I actually have
and you have more
2
up there
sets.
somewhere.
Yeah, this is them.
No.
This is them. I actually have 2 sets. I think this is 7 and this is 10. I pulled for some scrappy socks. And I'll do the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good
You
idea.
know, one mini will be one sock. You know,
that
this will
definitely
be
won't work
another
on
sock. And, yeah.
Maybe a 20 gram maybe?
Well,
What?
those are 20 grams. These are 20.
20 grams?
Those are 20. So that's the
There you
idea.
go.
And they'll just be mismatched socks with a coordinating
short
color.
socks.
And this is just stroll
I like that one for socks.
ash. So, and I thought that was a really cool idea. And
That
it's
is
not
a
like
good
we
idea.
have a big audience or anything like that, but, you know, somebody might have some
Yeah.
minis or advent or, you know, a lot of people have these little small mini sets. And this is Stranger Things. That's Hellfire Club right there.
I have that one. I bought that one.
Yeah. And so, you know, that's one thing I'm going to do. That's going to be a future cast on that. I just thought it was a really
That
cool
is a good
idea. And, you know, or if you have an Advent mini skein set, then you don't know you don't want to do a shawl or a blanket or
Yeah,
whatever.
see, I still have that band book.
But if you go
mini
on
set.
72 Stitches on Instagram, she's also Knit All the Yarn podcast, Lazy Lemon, Lazie, Lemon Creations. She's also on Instagram and I think YouTube. She's the one where Lisa got the idea. So go check them out for, you know, more details on what they're doing. I just thought it was really cool.
That is a good idea.
And I just wanted to share that because I'm going to try and do my own little version of it. Just like I do my own little version of the scrappy
See, and I
opal
don't
socks
actually
and
even
stuff.
do Christmas or Advent. I just bought the band books Advent because it's band books.
Yeah.
So like this year, Lynn's doing Grease. I don't care about Grease, so I'm not going to be.
I'm not going to buy any Advents
I don't like
between
Grease, so.
because
I mean, I like Grease, but I don't have to buy an Advent.
this is just all the Christmas themed
I
minis
know,
colors
Right.
that I pulled out. I have a whole
Oh, I know.
blue thing like that, you know, the cubby things.
Right.
Full of minis, like 3 or 4 big gallon Ziploc bags full of
mhm.
different minis that I've collected through the years.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need a mini. So I'm not going to do that this year.
Right.
And some people, you know, may want to do it and they just don't. It's, you know, finances might be where they can't.
Yeah.
Because some of them, they're like anywhere from $100 to $200, $300
Right. They are
for
expensive,
the,
yeah. And
you know, the Christmas
came
ad.
out real early this year, and I get it because of, you know, the shipping and the commitment of getting their yarn to dye and everything. But I don't know. I thought maybe this summer we might do a little mini swap again or something like that too. So I don't know. I'll have to see about that if we want to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because I know we did the Secret Sister thing one year, and I didn't feel like doing it last year.
Yeah.
Well,
and then the idea of like the 24th. So when Mustache Yarns, she has her Very Hobbit Christmas colorway out, grab it. It's 24 stripes.
Sorry.
I think I snagged it last year or the year before, and I hadn't caked it up yet. And then somebody said, I have it written on here, 24 stripe. I'm like, DIY, I think
there
so.
you go. Boom.
Yeah. So that's all I wanted to share. I just
That's
wanted
cool.
to be sure and share that. We're at an hour and 34 minutes.
So.
Thank you for putting up with all of the distractions and the hopping
They're
up and
not
down.
usually that bad, but man.
Life with a senior dog is challenging, to say the least.
It's kind of like having a puppy again.
He's not on a... It's like having a toddler.
Yeah.
It's literally like having a toddler. He's on a funny food schedule where I can't feed him very much at once. So he gets fed a lot throughout the day.
Yeah.
Because if you feed him too much, he barks it up. And then sometimes you take him out late at night to go to the bathroom. Then he comes back in and wants food, and then he pees all over your kitchen floor. 11:30 last night, I'm cleaning up dog pee.
Good thing you have tile everywhere.
Thank goodness. I'm so glad we don't have carpet. So, anyway, that's us.
Yep.
That's all we got to share right now.
Pretty much. We'll try not to make it too much again, but we say that every time.
Yeah.
So make sure you definitely go check out Tina's website, which I will properly link. And her Etsy shop, but the coupon code only works on
AWYENNYDD or something like that.
Yeah, because the actual website might be different than the Etsy shop.
No, it's Awenid Yarns.
Oh, okay.
AwenidYarns.com.
But I will link it, so you actually can link to it.
Yeah.
The code is 2SIS, TWOSIS, for 10% off. And I think that's it.
Yeah, if you want to do the, have any questions about anything, just, comment,
Shoot us a
message, email, whatever. If you want to make and donate for the Let Them Live, make along for,
older babies and toddlers.
Bigger sizes on the hats and then just, baby blankets.
Yeah, you don't have to wear the garment. I mean,
and anything
some people
else
make
you want to
sweaters,
do.
and that's great. I'm not asking people to make that. I know that's a lot.
Yeah.
Hats are pretty easy
Whatever
to crank
y'all
out.
want to donate.
So, and washable yarns,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
If you do wool, be very specific to label it so I can tell them all. So.
Yeah. For a variety of reasons.
Right, so.
Okay, well, we
All right.
appreciate
I think
everybody
that's it.
hanging. If you have lasted this long, thank you so much.
Sorry, it's
You
so
may
long.
have had to watch it in increments.
That's how I have to do a lot of them. So.
I have to do that with Michelle and Leslie.
Yeah.
Because they're long like we are, too. Yeah, the ones that come in and whip out and they think 20 minutes, oh my God, this is long. It's like, y'all have met us.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Well, when we both have stuff.
I know. It's two
that
of
we want to
us.
share
And we get off on tangents. Sorry. And you know our motto, you get what you get. You don't throw a fit. And if you don't like it, then just don't watch it.
Yeah. We're not everybody's cup of tea, but those that do hang with us, we appreciate it.
Yes, we appreciate it. Our peeps.
Yeah, so I think that's everything. I think
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. And y'all behave.
Yes.
And try to not cause too much trouble. And, if you do, just don't get caught. Bye.
Bye.